Louisiana beer reviews. Today we have Pilsener. And Pilsener comes from San Salvador, the capital of El Salvador, brewed and bottled by Cervecería La Constancia. Cervecería La Constancia is a subsidiary of South African Beverages, a company that also owns Miller Brewing Company. You may have heard of them. Alright, this beer was introduced in 1906. It's 4.4% alcohol. It's the #1 selling beer in El Salvador. Beer Advocate gives it an average score. The Rose scored average. But on Rate Beer, it only gets a 3 out of 100 and a 33 out of 100 for the style. I bought this at World Market in the Woodlands, Texas. Well, a 3 out of 100. A little bit of smoke coming out, but there's a lot of a south wind today, so it went right away. Those people, El Salvadorans, those people must have terrible taste in beer. Either that or it's not getting a fair score on Rate Beer. Thick white head, and the appearance is very pale, bubbly in this etched glass. Yeah, just a pale straw appearance. It's more straw than golden, but it looks nice. I gotta say, it's very clear. Let's go with the aroma. It's sweet. It's partly cloudy. There goes the sun. Sweet grain. It smells like American style lager, like any other beer you ever smelled. Which is not to say it's a bad aroma, but that's just what it smells like. I'm thinking like Milwaukee's Best, something like that. Maybe Milwaukee's Best Light, possibly, but that's lighter than this. That's like what, 4.1, I believe. Maybe it's 3.9, 4.1. All right. Anyway, the taste. There's the sun peeking out. It's the same thing. It's sweet. It's grain. You get the barley malt. Probably that's corn. An underlying cracker flavor or biscuity from the malts. The IBU must be very low. It does have some hop bitterness though to balance it out. Certainly it does. Probably around a 13 or a 15 IBU. The mouthfeel is mostly light and watery, but it's it has a little body to it, so it's a little more heading toward medium, but it's not medium body, but so it's a light body beer with some character. I hope whoever is the subject of those sirens is okay. The finish is dry, crisp, refreshing here in this hot 4 in the evening temperature. The drinkability is super. El Salvador is a tropical country. If you live close to the water, close to the Caribbean Sea or the Pacific Ocean, it's going to be warm all the time. Now if you're up in the hill country, the mountains might be cooler, but down in those lowlands you're going to probably want something light and refreshing like this. Canadian National Railroad. I think a 3 out of 100 is ridiculous. It's not one of the worst beers in the world. That's an outlandish score. certainly not one of the best beers in the world, but it's really refreshing and it's really good. You can tell when something's well made and well crafted, and this is one of those. Um, so they've been doing a good job for 107 years. Um, if I was in El Salvador, and I've never been to El Salvador, I would probably drink a good amount of this and also some of their other goodies like Regia Extra. I'm going to give this an A minus. I think it is excellent to an extent. It's not most excellent or anything like that, but it's really nice. It's it's one of those beers that's good all the way and bad none of the way. You might say, I don't like light body beers. Well, okay, go drink an Imperial Stout. Everybody can't like everything. Some people don't like heavy body beers. It doesn't mean the beer's bad. I don't like flavored beers particularly. Doesn't mean they're bad. If people like them, fine. I don't like wheat beers too much, but I know they're very popular, or they have a pretty strong following. So I think a problem is that people will say, I don't personally like this style, so that means the beer is bad. That's not the way you're supposed to look at it, I don't think. Anyway, Les Le Bon Ton Roulé, this is an excellent beer, and I'm going to end this review by saying, y'all come on down to southeastern Louisiana.